So Nkateko Takkies' husband Chris, or ex-husband, is not very happy right now. After rumors about their split resurfaced online, he took to his Instagram to set the record straight and made sure everyone knew he was the one who filed for divorce, not the other way around. He also wanted to make it clear that there was no cheating involved. But as we all know, the internet rarely gives you a space to speak your truth without being scrutinized, without being mocked or misunderstood. But what triggered this sudden public post? Some believe it wasn't just the recent articles in South Africa, but the fact that just a week ago, Nkateko publicly announced that she had moved on with her life. She found a new partner. She has shared it on her Instagram page, and somebody said all this because she made us aware that she had moved on. Many are asking, why speak now? Why correct the narrative if you have been quiet for so long? But I really think as well it was really necessary for him to do that, because there was an article that said that there was cheating involved and it was cheating on his side. But he went on his Instagram and he posted and he said, "The internet is a wild place. So after holding back for a long time, I wanted to set the record straight about my divorce from Nkateko following some articles in South Africa this week. We separated at the end of 2022 and our divorce was finalized a few months ago. Over the last 2 years, there have been a number of outlets that have falsely reported on both how and why it happened. I understand that speculation happens when an apparently happy couple splits and no public comment is made, but speculation needs to be truthful and accurate. To clarify the two main false statements circulating: 1, I filed for divorce, not the other way around. 2, there were no third parties involved, and any claims of infidelity are completely false. It's frustrating and disappointing that no journalist or blogger ever reached out to me for comment or fact checking before publishing those false claims. A few simple steps would have prevented the defamation and hurt that is acquired. We have both moved on and are focused on writing new chapters in our lives. Our priority is raising our 2 daughters through a positive 50-50 co-parenting arrangement. There are no significant issues between us, and she is an excellent mother. While parts of our lives were shared online, it was always what we chose to show, not the full picture. Out of respect for my daughters and for my ex-wife, I would never share the personal details of our marriage and the struggles we faced and why it ended. When a marriage is sadly finishes, it's the result of 2 people who were not able to resolve their differences and are happier apart than together. Thank you to everyone who has supported us and followed our journey over the years. I hope we can continue to entertain you separately rather than together. Please don't read too much into this message. Ultimately, it's simple, didn't work out." Now, while this message was lengthy and seemingly respectful, that one line, "I filed for divorce, not the other way around," left a bitter taste in many mouths, right? The comment section flooded, divided and emotional. Some supported him. I love the last slide, the maturity in it, the respect for your ex-wife and kids, especially the kids. They are already on the internet. They don't need nasty adults making a fuss over this. As long as both of you are happy, the kids are happy, nothing else matters. Others dragged him. They went on to drag him without any mercy. Why are you even explaining? Hi, relax. All I know is that Nkateko is a victim and innocent in all of this. I filed for divorce, not the other way around. Was that necessary though? Funny how you always say something, the mother of the kids, I need to explain to the world. You did her a huge favor by finalizing that divorce. She is thriving now. But another one said, all I know is that when you've never been married, it's easy to not understand what might drive people to separate permanently. They do it for their own peace and sanity and for that of their own children. Marriage is challenging and difficult at times. Let's be fair about that and stop judging people for divorcing. By the time either spouse decides to divorce, the marriage has usually been over for a long time. No one simply walks away from a marriage without considering or reconsidering the decision over and over again. But this whole situation brings up something very important. When you share your relationship online, even just a little, you give people a front row seat, and when things fall apart, the audience expects an explanation. Behind every "it didn't work out" are nights of trying, years of silence, resentment, prayers, counseling, and even painful realization that love is not always easy. And sometimes the healthiest thing you can do is walk away. It's easy for the public to pick sides. No one outside the marriage will ever know the full story, and they are not entitled to it. And maybe Chris spoke up too early. Maybe he should have just kept quiet. Maybe his tone was off, or maybe he just wanted to reclaim a silver of dignity in a world that already chose who the good one is. Whatever the case is, one thing is clear: they have both moved on. They are co-parenting the girls, and for once, that should be enough. Let's not romanticize relationships we don't live in. Let's not crucify people we have never met, and let's give people grace to grieve, heal, and grow in private, even when they once lived so publicly. That's all that we have for today. Until the next time, please do not forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe to our channel.